Check it out. Top score. So yeah, I've done several matches that were challenges, pretty much from people here. I just did a match where I went up against what were considered super elite enemies for the Reapers, and it was for this girl who was in the what they call the Help Dream Foundation. And yeah, so here it was. They were asking, her daughter diagnosed with a tumor, and she requested that I fight super elite Reaper enemies, and so I pulled that off. And so when I did that, I got the highest score that you can get, although my actual score was like over 13,000. The scoreboard was only allowed to show 9,999. And it says, James said, you beat my high score. But then I got this other one that says, thanks for breaking the scoreboard. When I heard you broke the scoreboard, I thought you had discovered another bug. I spoke with our management. What would you say to Cerberus Phantom Armor? So yeah, if you achieve the highest score possible, you then get awarded one of 3 really cool armor sets. And I wanted to show you guys what they are. As you can see, one of them's on display here. Looks pretty cool. It's like the armor set the Phantoms for Cerberus wear. So here are the 3 different armor sets, and they're each specific, for certain things. Even the description says. So here's the first one. It's the Cerberus Shade Armor. And unfortunately, I can't actually display how each of them look. It won't give you that option until you actually get them. But you can see this one is 10% melee, 10% ammo capacity, 10% weapon, 10% power, 20% shield regen and shields. It says the Shade Armor is worn by fans who need to be prepared for a wide variety of threats. Its capacitors give modest boosts to shields and shield regeneration. Many small improvements increase performance of biotic amps, omni tools, heat management. So basically, this is a jack of all trades one, where it's like, yeah, you get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but it's not strong in any specific area. So then we move to the Cerberus Nightmare Armor, and this one is more suited for a class that relies on weapons. You can see it has 20% ammo, 20% headshot, 20% weapon, and then shields and shield regen. So this is worn by Cerberus Phantoms expecting long-range conflicts. Powerful capacitors deliver punishing energy to the Phantom's weapons and circulating coolant in its gloves allow for more shots before a given thermal clip overheats. So if you're using a class like the Soldier who relies on weapons, this might be the one to get. Then we have the Cerberus Spirit Armor, and this one, you can see, this is for if you are a biotic or if you're a tech, because it's 30% power recharge and 30% power damage, and then shields and shield regen. It's worn by Cerberus Phantoms fortunate enough to be biotic, or for those who are skilled enough to use highly technical attacks. It has small gains for shield strength and regen, but where it truly shines is its capacity to amplify biotic amps and omni tools. So it really depends on what your class is or how you approach your class. So like for my guy, because he's an engineer, relies heavily on tech, this is the one that I would go with. And that's the one I am going to go with. Oh, it's gone. So I have a couple more rewards here. And I might wear that in a match just to show you guys what it's like. So let's see, I have one of 2 more here. Collector set or mirror match set. Let's see. Now I just have these modifiers here. That's the only ones I have left. Alright, so let me see. Let me go ahead and now go ahead and add the collectors. Why not? And I'll leave that silver one for now. Just before I check for any more. The only other challenge I have left, in fact, I'll go ahead and wear the armor for that. For this challenge. There's only one challenge I have left at the moment, and that's the Cerberus challenge, which is a fan asked for me to fight Cerberus enemies with an alliance-only squad. So what that tells me, let's go ahead and stick with that same map. Let's go Cerberus enemies, and we'll go back to foot soldiers. Take away those modifiers. I had those up just so I can try and get that high score. And then let's see. So alliance only. So that tells me Ash and I think James.
Good luck to the competitors.
Because nobody else really qualifies as alliance only. So it's really asking for Ash and James. The 2 people I started everything off with. So let's go ahead and have that. So now, let's go over here and let's do this match with my new armor. So, and let's compare it to what I currently have. If you see what I currently have on, I have a moderate shield boost. So, in fact, let me go down here. So, shields, 10. So, this would actually be better than what I have on right now. So, let's see. Here it is, the Cerberus Spirit Armor. Let's see how it looks. Wow, look at that. So you can see it's definitely better than what I have already. Is it gonna look a little awkward, me wearing a Cerberus-like armor? Yeah, but hey, you know, you can be like, hey, we're using your own technology against you. We're using your own Cerberus armor against you. So it looks pretty sweet. You see the colors are really nice. Plus the stats are just overall better than what I already had. It's just funny, I have two Cerberus-like armors. See, this one would be more specific for shields and ammo. So I got two Cerberus armor sets. So I'm going to go ahead and wear this. Even though, you know, the little face mask there, you can't see my face. But I think it'll be off when I have conversations, since that's what I have set in the options. So let's go ahead and wear that. Alright, now let's go ahead and see how it looks in this match. And James and Ash's weapons are already set. So let's go ahead and get into the arena. And I may wear this even for when I beat the game, just because, as you could tell, it's just overall better than what I already had. Is it going to look a little awkward, me wearing a Cerberus armor? Yeah, maybe, but when you know, the rationale I use, think about, yeah, we're using it against them. I think that makes it fun. Look at that.
Night in the Armax Arsenal Arena.
Alright. Go ahead and activate that, James. And let's see. You got the assault rifle, you got the shotgun. Nice. Alright. Here we go.
4,
Get my
3,
turret ready.
2, 1. Starting round 1. Kill streak.
Ah, Ash, out of my way.
3,
Can't see.
4, 5, 6,
Kill streak.
7.
Come on. Stop hiding. There you go.
Round
Gotcha.
1 is over.
So quit hiding. Let's see, where they can come now.
5,
down
4, 3, 2,
there. I'm a turret!
1. Round 2. Kill streak. 3, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8, 9. Round 2 is over. Maximum kill streak.
Alright.
5, 4,
Oh, they're going
3,
up there, huh?
2, 1. Final round.
I can handle them while I make my way up here.
Kill streak. 3, 5,
I got the guy with the shield, I get him from behind.
6, 7,
Look at your shield.
8, 9. Maximum kill streak.
Ah, come on.
The match goes to
Nice.
Shepard.
Okay. It's an okay score. Let's see. I've only faced foot soldiers, didn't have any modifiers. So yeah, so you can see my career top score for this was 13,002. So that was my actual score when I got the 9,999 points.
Promotional
So that's why they were like,
consideration
"You
is brought
broke
to
the
you by the Alliance
scoreboard."
News Network. Your galaxy.
So I think this armor is, yeah, I mean, all three of them, they look a little bit different from each other, but all three of them actually look pretty sweet. But as I showed you, each of them are specific depending on what your class is for the specific buffers that they have. So it's just a little note that if you want to get one of those really cool armor sets, You gotta try and get the top score in the arena. So you can mess around with the modifiers, the tougher the enemies, if you go solo, if you have more modifiers to put you at a disadvantage. Alright. Got this another silver prize. So let's go ahead and see. If I inquire, saw your match. Alright, so let's see what I got. Huh, that's it. Okay, so there are no more challenges from any of the fans. So,
Match will be starting soon.
yeah.
Enjoy the show.
Now, a little note: there's a trophy or an achievement. If you do a couple different things, and they're not listed here, so you gotta actually. I don't remember how you do one of them, which is there's supposed to be some kind of glitch that you find in a match where for some reason it just keeps going, and it's a pretty tough match. And they're like, we're trying to figure out what's wrong. Please stand by. And meanwhile, you're still fighting. I don't remember what exactly it was. You guys can just check online. But I remember one of them is right here, the mirror match combat set, where you fight the Commander Shepherds. Each Commander Shepherds with their classes, with each class. So you got to take on all of the Commander Shepherds classes in a match. If you beat that on no lower than normal difficulty, that's a trophy. So, just a little note. As for the other one, which is you find a bug in the system, you guys have to check online for that, because I honestly do not remember what it was. I did get the trophy for it, I just don't remember how to access that. Alright, so enough dilly-dallying with the arena. Let's go back to the apartment and see if anybody else wants to talk to me, which I know that there are.